Hey guys, this is apple cider vinegar we're looking at. It's working right now. I mean, it's not really bubbling or anything. I was just making this video because I've been making this stuff for, I don't know, probably like 3, 4 years now. I started off buying it and paying like $6, $7 for like a pint of it. And this stuff tastes better. After I started making it, I was like, shit, this stuff tastes better. And it's probably better for you. What I've done is got some 100% apple juice or apple cider. Either or will work. I mean, you could do this with any kind of juice that you want, but we're going for apples because apples have malic acid in them, and it's good for detoxing and other things. Anyway, you get 100% apple cider or apple juice. It can't have any preservatives in it. Only vitamin C as a preservative. All right, get a whole apple, or you could use a couple of them. Cut them up, organic if you want. I say just wash them real good. Get some raw organic apple cider vinegar. Any brand will work as long as it has a mother, and that's all you really need. And this big mason jar or something with a top on it. You could use a big pickle jar or whatever. I use in this mason jar, but you would fill it up to about right here. All right. Put your apple in after you cut it up. Pour a couple tablespoons is all it really takes, 2 or 3 tablespoons, and then shake it up. Put the top on with a cheesecloth. I'm using a paper towel. All right. Shake it up and let it sit. You put it in a dark, dry place. It's fairly warm where it's not going to get cold. Somewhere like near your stove, maybe right beside your stove if you have a cabinet beside it. And you let it do its thing for 10 days, 2 weeks. And then you take the apple out. You can filter it because it won't really have a SCOBY where the apple's up at the top yet. It'll just be kind of working, doing its thing, making little bubbles and stuff. So you can filter it then, put it back in, and put your lid back on and let it sit, and it will make one of these, and it will raise up to the top. Now, if you see mold, all nasty kind of stuff, you might want to check, and you can get online and Google and look all of the information up on this stuff and how to brew it and stuff. I'm not going to get into all the science, but like they say the blue-greenish mold is normal, but if you do it right, and if you add enough vinegar in at the start, add like a 1/4 cup instead of just a couple tablespoons, you shouldn't get any mold because your acid content will come up. Once it comes up, high enough, the acetic acid content in it, it won't grow mold. But if you get some funky stuff, definitely I would probably throw it out and start over again. I've never really had that problem. I've been making this stuff for like 3 years. You just kind of got to use common sense when you do it. But after a month or 2, you can start testing. Some people say 3 weeks. I don't think it's strong enough at that time. I think that if you're going to cook it, you might as well let it cook for a little while and get potent. You'll get a good sized SCOBY. This is one of a bunch. I threw a bunch of it. I fed them to my dogs, but you'll get a good thick one on there. And when it's done, you just take the SCOBY off, put it in another jar, start another batch. You can filter it a little bit, and you'll get some more particulates that'll form after you filter it. I usually run it through like an old white cotton shirt or something, not just a loose filter, because you'll still get a little bit of work going on after. You got to burp your bottles a little bit, but 2 to 3 months, you'll have a gallon of whatchamacallit. And if you do this repetitively, you'll never run out. You can give some away, and hell, you could probably sell it at the farmer's market if you wanted to. This is like $50 worth of vinegar. This will last me for probably almost 2 years, and I drink this stuff every day, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. I mean, maybe not 2 years, but a long time. I'll save a lot of money making this. This cost me maybe $2 in juice compared to, if I were to buy the vinegar. So just food for thought. I think that some people may enjoy this, and you get a little bit of gratification when you make stuff on your own and you taste it, and it tastes better than what you started from and what you paid money for, and you're like, damn, there's a little bit of self-reliance here. I feel like I don't need the store. I don't really need this shit. Knowledge is power, and we can do a lot more than what we think. We don't really need everything that we really think we need, A lot of it's just a grand illusion. Get you to break your pockets when you could be gaining smarter and keeping some of that money that you bust your ass for. Again, it's just something to think about, guys. I figured somebody might enjoy it. I do. Have a good one.